Hi everyone, it's Guidance in the Silence here with a pick a card reading. The topic today is what is next for you on your soul's journey. So if you'd like to know what Spirit has, what messages are for you, if you've been coming to my readings for a while now, there seems to be a lot of you that are struggling with what to do next, how to get onto your next path. So this reading could probably be very helpful for you. As always, there's two piles. There's pile A and there's pile B. You might need to choose one pile. You might need to choose both piles. Have a little think about it. You can meditate on it. Look at the cards a bit clearer, a bit closer. But when you've chosen, I will see you in your reading. If you've chosen pile A, I will see you very soon. Okay. Hi, pile A. So this is your pile. This is your reading on what is next for you on your soul's journey. What I'm going to do is, if you've been and looked at any of my readings before, I just ask the collective, ask Spirit what the collective who are coming to this reading need. I pull the cards out. I have no idea what the cards say, and we'll read them together. If you've come here today, this message is for you. And thank you for coming, and thank you for liking and subscribing. If you have, it's lovely to share these messages from Spirit with you and help you move forwards on your soul's path. So let's have a look and see what we've got today. Take off the mask and be the authentic you. Yeah, and look at that beautiful mask. It's got jewels dangling down. It's very, very, ornately painted with spirals and this beautiful foliage. I mean, it's very, 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 very beautiful. So I feel that you have, given yourself this wonderful mask, this wonderful life. Not very authentic, not very really, not very you, but you've made this life. Maybe you've had to make a life for yourself out of things that aren't really what you want. Breaking the chains that bind you. Time to set yourself free. So, yeah, this is what I'm seeing. This life that you've made, beautiful as it is, safe as it is, it's been lovely, and it served a purpose, but it is a mask nonetheless. And now you're at a point where you know that and you want to move forwards, but you can't wear the mask anymore. So you have to let go of things that are holding you back. And, this breaking the chains that bind you, time to set yourself free card, can mean lots of things. But, at this point, what I'm feeling and what Spirit's telling me is if you look at that guy's eyes, that he's just looking at that other person, or he's looking at himself. Maybe he's looking at what he would become if he doesn't break the chains. This is the older version of him, staring him in, not looking at him, not wanting to look at what he could have been. And, the other one's looking at what he could be. It's like a flip side, where are you in this? Are you the older guy looking at yourself, wishing that not looking at yourself because you didn't change? Or are you the young guy looking at your older self, seeing what you will become if you don't change? Change and breaking the chains is definitely what is needed at this time. I mean, it's a very powerful image. If you really look at it, that guy is yearning for change. He's yearning for that other guy or the other part of him to open his eyes. He's yearning for it. So you could even say that the younger version is the soul looking at the other person and wanting them to open their eyes. Just look at what you could be. Look who you could be. I mean, it's very, very profound, to be fair. It takes courage to look at ourselves because, here, look, this person is contemplating a few things. They've got stuff in their mind. They've been writing things down and journaling. They've got some dreams, and they could become a star very easily. So there's stuff that that you need to do for you that's very important to you. I'm going to read you card 37. Let's see what it says out of my Oracle Wisdom cards. Let's have a look. What is it that you are trying to work out? What's the problem about? Could you use some advice from a trusted friend or colleague? Or do you just need to go within, get still and quiet and listen to your inner guidance? Whatever the problem, the solution will not be far behind. Trust in yourself. You can work through this and get to the outcome you desire. Yeah, I think, it's basically saying you sort of got the answers inside you. And I think, going within, I know I say this all the time, and if you don't know how to go within, please do comment. And because as I said, I could do a meditation. I'm very happy to do a meditation, guided meditation video, just to start you off, because it really, really helps you, and really, really, to just sit still. But some people just like to go for a walk and sit on a log or do some gardening. You make all of it washing up is even meditation. If you just let your mind stop thinking. You just need to get to a point where you can let your mind stop thinking. And there's ways of doing that. Ironically, look, going out in nature is probably what you need to do, because this is a card that's just come up. Go out in nature, and in this card there's a lovely little magical pond that there's somewhere where you could sit and things will come to you. I think I'm going to read this one. I haven't read this one out. I don't think I've ever read this one out, so it might be nice for you to know the words that I downloaded from Spirit, because they're all very profound. Here we are. This is probably what you need to hear too. You need to stop what is causing you stress and pain and go outside in nature. Take off your shoes and place your feet on Mother Earth. Walk a wild and winding tree-laden path through the forest. Listen to the birds and bees singing on your way. Immerse yourself in the glory and wonder of the outside. Find your magic again and smell the flowers. Yeah, so you do need to just stop what's causing you stress. And obviously for you, going outside, taking off your shoes is something that really helps you to ground. I actually do that myself. It's a wonderful thing to do, just walking around without your shoes on in your garden, on the grass, somewhere else in the field, wherever you choose. But that's going to help you to get back to who you are, something special that you need to do, somewhere that makes you feel whole again and makes you feel you again and instantly gets rid of the stress. That's where you need to go, because look, you've done all this work on yourself. This girl, she's walked the 10 steps all the way to the end, and she's just about ready. Well, she's ready. Look, all of her is ready to step into that new place, that void, the new beginning. You just need to let go. You're so close to this. You just need to. I think this is like really, really, really important. You just got to look at what it is. What is it that's holding you back? What is it? Is it just old repetitive thoughts that other people have put there from childhood, or things that you put yourself to limit you? Are you in some sort of relationship or job, or there's something that you're feeling trapped in that, maybe just with a few shifts, it could change and release you, and you could be happier. You just need to take off the mask and start trusting your inner self and becoming who you're meant to be, because you only have this one time in this body. We all come back as different people, but you probably won't remember this life. And if you want to get the best out of this life, you need to sort of be who you are meant to be. Now, there's probably some hurt and pain going on for you. Maybe there is a broken relationship, somebody that you cared very, very deeply about and thought that was going to be there forever. And you've been, maybe you've been doing things for them more, and the mask has been put on, and you've hidden parts of you. And if you've done work on yourself, you're going to appreciate that once you start to do work on yourself and release the things that aren't you and just uncover yourself, sometimes people just disappear and are meant, only meant to be with you so you can help to learn the lessons from each other. I mean, the roots of this tree are very, very short. And if you know anything about trees, there's usually a taproot in the middle that goes down, 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 down into the earth. And all the other roots sort of like splay out and have little roots that go down as well. And the roots are usually as wide and as deep as the tree itself for stability. And those roots are not going to hold that tree up at all. So the roots of your relationship or the roots of what you've been putting into are not stable. And deep down, you know that, because if you've been putting a mask on for the last few years, pretending to be someone you're not, it's never going to work out. So it's sort of like a tough love message, this, in the nicest possible way. You just need to remember who you are and what you really want to do, and do things for you, because if you do things for you, you meet the right people. And if people are most just meant to stay in your life, like this person that maybe you're sad with, I mean, he or she may well have a mask on as well, and you might both find, once you're being honest with each other, that things work out even better for you. So there's always reason, and look, there's quite a few ways that you could easily go. I think you've got to think about which way suits you and what it is that you want to do next. And the only way you can do that is to be honest and open with yourself. Nobody else needs to know what you're thinking. If you don't want them to, you can just meditate and work through it all. The regeneration card here, look, butterflies turn from caterpillars into butterflies, and it takes a while, but they become a completely different species. And that's sort of where you are. I think you're sort of just about to regenerate into somebody completely new, or basically the person you were supposed to be at the beginning, before you got caught up, as we all do, in other people's lives, trying to be somebody you're not. So it looks like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, which has really helped you to get to this point. But now you've really got to, that's a 10. Look, the card is a 10. So you've done enough work. You've done enough work. You're at the right place to start to become you and to do this thing. There's no more work you can do. You should see the beauty in who you are now and where you've come from. I'm going to read you this card, beauty, because it's very important to appreciate the beauty in you. See the beauty all around you, in the leaves on the trees, the flowers that bloom, birds singing, insects buzzing, the glory of the sun shining down its warm rays upon your skin. You are beautiful. You shine your glorious light and shimmer with nature. Beautiful to behold. Shine your beautiful light. Yeah, you've just got to start shining your beautiful light and remembering who you are and how wonderful you are. I do apologise for the sanding and the drilling and the sawing that's going on here. I'm having a little bit of work done downstairs. So maybe things are changing for you as well, having work done, and, things are shifting. So, just be grateful where you are at this point. With this point that's shifting and a little bit difficult is a good thing, because it's showing you how far you've come and that you can't go back. It feels difficult. It doesn't feel right anymore. So, it's all good. I feel the answers to this question you already know deep within. Trust in you. I think you do know the answers to this question. I think you came here just to be reminded that you're on the right path. Yes, it's been a bit tricky. Yes, there's a few things you do need to work on and a few things you need to clear, but it's all coming together really, really well. All the answers you seek are coming, Pile. You're doing brilliantly. And keep going. Just really, really, if you need to, watch this message again, because you're getting there. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Guidance in the silence. Hi, Pile B. Thank you for coming here today. Thank you for all those people who've liked and subscribed. And if you haven't been here before, you are very, very welcome. And obviously, this message is destined for you. If you found my channel, there are no coincidences. This is just how it goes in our lives. So, Pile B, let's have a look. What I do is I've asked Spirit for the message. What is next for you on your soul's journey? And these are the cards that were pulled. I haven't looked at them. I don't know what's here. We're just going to look at them together. And if I need any clarification, I can look in the book of all the messages that I downloaded via Spirit a few years ago to help to get a clearer picture for you if needed. So let's have a look and see what your message is. Let yourself dream wildly. What do you really want right now? So what do you really want right now, collective and Pile B? What do you want? Do you know? I mean, this girl, she's looking over her shoulder at something. She's looking into that beautiful void, and it looks like she's yearning to go there. What's holding you back? Love yourself more. So maybe because you're not, you don't usually put yourself first, you usually put everybody else first. You're worrying about, can I go? Can I go there? Can I do that thing? I want to. Just seems a little bit out of reach. But, Spirit is saying, just love yourself more and realize that you can do anything, and you should do what you want to do in your life. This is your life. You need to live it how you want. I think, once you do a little bit more love and kindness on yourself, the last piece of the puzzle will become apparent. I'm going to read this card to you, card 25. Let's have a look and see what it says in the Oracle Wisdom card book. Here we go. Card 25. Looks like you have been struggling with a problem or an aspect of your life for some time. Finally, you have found the last piece of the puzzle. Now life will settle back down again. You have achieved your goal. No need to worry anymore. All the things you needed and have been searching for have finally been put into place for you. Enjoy your rest. So yeah, maybe, like I said, you've been looking over your shoulder at this thing that you've really wanted to do, and you've been loving yourself more. You've been learning to love yourself more, know that you're worth it, and everything's starting to come together because you have done the work. And this person on this card is very, very happy with himself or herself because they found it. So maybe you're just about to find that piece of the puzzle that you've been looking for. Look, a phone call is coming with good news. Definitely you've just found what it is that you're looking for. Oh, and love is in the air too. Love and hugs and celebrations. Everything looks like it's working out, Pile B. How wonderful. Because look, I think you've realized that there's no way that you can go back through the door that you've been on, the journey that you've been on. This is saying, you can't go backwards. You can only move forwards. And as much as this girl looks quite upset and a bit sad about not being able to go back through that door, I think you've realized by loving yourself and looking at what you really truly want over the last, weeks, months, years, that, loving yourself more is the way to do it, and not to keep following paths that don't do you any good. Look, luck is in the air with a new home, new life. Everything is working out for you. Let's have a look at card 33. This is a wonderful reading. I'm so proud of you. It looks like, what is next for you on your soul's journey is that everything is working out, and all the work you've done is paying off, and it's all coming together now. This is what Spirit wants to tell you. It's all coming together. Here we go. This card marks the beginning of a new adventure. This door symbolizes the luck and surprises waiting for you at this time. It represents hope, home, security, abundance, and love. This door leads you to new opportunities in your life. A family, security, hugs, and tender times. You have come so far. Now good things await. You just have to open the door. I mean, it's so amazing. If you look, this door, absolutely no way. This door, absolutely yes, we're going through. And if you go through this door, you get love. You get the phone call that tells you everything's working out, whatever it is you want to do, because you found the last piece of the puzzle and you've been loving yourself, and you're actually going to go and do that thing. I mean, it's absolutely amazing, Pile B. Really, really amazing what's happening. And all you have to do is just go through that door to get everything. It's just like so good. Oh, look. Now, this card says to me, am I going to go backwards or am I going to go forwards? Do you want to go back to this? Or are you going to go forwards to this? Which way are you going to go? Which way suits you? Which way does your soul want you to go? I wonder. I don't think we need to wonder, do we? We know. So everything's looking great. And look, just trust. Trust that everything is working out for you just as it should. Trust. Let me have a look at that. It'd be lovely to let you hear the words of trust from the angel cards. Just put that right. Trust in your inner knowing at this time. You have all the answers you need deep within. Get quiet and still and listen to the whispers of your soul. Trust in yourself to know the way forward. Trust in yourself. Trust the path. Trust that all will unfold for you in the way it is meant to. Well, you know, those words are very profound. You've just got to trust everything is unfolding for you the way that it's meant to. You've seen it in the cards. I mean, we read this card out, the home and everything, love, you know, a new job, friends, and all the cards beforehand just came out. Trust has just come out. Keep going. You're doing amazing. You're doing the right thing. It's all working out. This is what's next on your soul's journey. Trust in the divine to show you the way at this time. Meditate on your questions. The answers will come. Exactly. Be yourself. There is no one better for the job. And I think that's what's happening. You are becoming yourself. You are realizing that to be somebody else is never the right thing. I mean, it takes some people years and years, lifetimes and lifetimes to get halfway to where you are right now. But the more you are you, the more your life will be perfect, because that's who you're supposed to be. And the more you're not you and you're being somebody else for somebody else, it's always you're somebody else for somebody else, or somebody else to get something that's not really meant for you. So well done, Pile B. Well done. Everything's working out. What's next on your soul's journey is that everything is working for you and there's a new adventure ahead. So enjoy it. Enjoy your wonderful, wonderful new adventure. It's been lovely to read for you. Take lots of care, lots of love, and I'll see you next time. Guidance in the silence.